Cooked with pepperoni and marinara sauce, topped with provolone cheese, and placed on a fresh baked Italian roll. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
All right, here we go. Time now for question of the day, relationship to topics. You ever need anything discussed, you can always email us.
Jessica at power1017.com.
All right, here we go. Dear Bill and Jess, I met a guy that I really like. The feeling's mutual. However, we got some, heat over a little speed bump that we hit, and I'm wondering if you could help us out. I have a son, but he doesn't live with me currently. I visit him every other weekend as he lives with his dad 3 hours away from where I live. Now, I usually stay over his house as his dad lives there, but it's really like a family home.
Hold on.
And some other members of the dad's family live there.
Okay, but she sleeps over there?
Correct, when she goes and visits. But it's like the dad's family, so I guess his parents live there, and they all live there in the house.
Yes, I get it.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of like the other side, the other scenario, and how the other party may feel about her sleeping at the ex's house.
I was having a discussion with the guy that I liked, and it came up. He said he doesn't know how he feels about the situation, so I told him we should take a break.
Oh, boy. Because she doesn't feel that he's going to accept it?
Correct. Since we've had the conversation, we really haven't stopped talking. We even have had a phone conversation that lasted over 3 hours. But my question is, how do I treat this situation? Should I stop talking to him completely, or should I simply limit our interaction? I really like him, and I really want to turn this into something. But thinking about it, I don't want to drag him into a complicated situation, and I don't want to get dragged down either. Please help.
Because that other situation doesn't sound like it's going to change that arrangement anytime soon, right?
Yeah, but that's on her. She's basically saying, I don't know.
We don't know why that situation is what it is, though.
You just don't stay there. When you go visit your kid, you don't have to stay there. So she just stopped staying there. Fixed.
And take the kid with her? I don't know why it's that.
What do you know? When she goes and visits 3 hours away, she can stay somewhere else.
Like at a hotel or something,
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see the kid during the day. Or take the kid to spend the night with her or
That's
whatever.
what I'm trying to figure out. Can she take the kid with her?
But if she can't, then she needs to stay over there as long as possible till she goes back to her hotel.
I don't know, triggering or whatever.
Maybe
Whatever
not.
word you
No,
wanna
maybe
use.
not, but it's still
But no, I
can
mean,
make the other
of
person
course,
feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's an option. Like you said, get a hotel room.
Yeah.
They're 3 hours away. But is she able to take her child with her?
I mean, maybe not, but they need to figure that out. She needs to work that out where she can.
So.
Or she needs to work that out where maybe the dad
I
comes
mean,
and visits her.
But if that's not an option,
Staying over there is not the answer.
if that's not an option, and for her, she's saying okay, me staying at a hotel and not sleeping with my child because that's their arrangement. She's going to pick that, her child, and being with her child overnight than she is for this new relationship that she's trying.
Oh no, she's gonna, but she just keep in mind that it's going to be hard to find a good relationship that's okay with her going to spend the night.
And
at her
I don't
ex.
know how long that arrangement is for.
It's going to be hard to find
know?
someone who is going to be okay with that. I don't think that's fair to anyone, who is new to that.
And again,
there's always another option.
It's
You know,
you know how about the relationship, how they are, how. I mean, I don't know. Does he trust her?
But
does
again,
she
I don't
trust
think it's
him? What kind of relationship? What are they building there? What?
It's about respect. You don't go spend the night at your ex's house when you're going to visit your
But
kid.
the way that you described it to me wasn't I'm going to my ex's, I'm sleeping over with my ex, and we're in the same bed, and
No, but that's all. That might not be. That's just what it is. You're staying over at your baby dad's house. That's what it is. I don't think that's. You don't do that. You know, or if you're gonna, I mean, and then you're basically saying, well, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
Well,
she
then you're not
also
going to find a
says,
good
like,
relationship.
they're still talking through it. They're still talking.
Yeah, they continue to talk because it's new and he's still probably trying to figure her out. But that's I don't know, that's a little crazy to me. 302
What are they gonna do?
858-5117-944. I got a similar story. Please
Okay.
please do
All
tell.
right.
Please do tell.
Help us understand.
Yeah, call us. Call us right now. 944-519. Unless they doing the nasty, why is she staying over? Exactly. They should meet halfway and let her take the child for the night and meet back up the next day. Yeah, there is got to be another solution.
That's what I was asking. But like, why is it that arrangement? We don't know.
Because it's probably convenient.
We don't
It's
know.
free. The parents are there. And she's probably like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. And I get to stay with my kid.
Good morning, Power 1017.
Good morning, Jeff.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Good morning. Is this 944 that texted in?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you got a similar story. Do tell.
I mean, it's when I was younger. Me and her ain't together no more for that exact reason. She had 2 kids with another man, and we moved across the Bay Bridge to Spotsylvania to, like, take care of her mom who had a stroke. Well, he was like, he used to come across the Bay Bridge to pick his kids up, which is, that's fine. But then she was like, oh, he's tired of doing it, even though he only did it, like, once or twice. So then she started driving across the Bay Bridge to stay with him and take the kids with her to see him, like, every weekend. I'm like, that ain't gonna fly no more.
Wait, so she would go back over the bridge.
And stay with him the whole weekend and with the kids.
To see the kid. But now, was the mom was there, though, right?
Yeah, the mom. Like, so me and her lived across the bridge, and she would take the kids, like, every Friday night and go to Delaware to stay with him all weekend and with the kids. And
Okay.
leave me in Spotsylvania.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah,
And it
that's
wasn't
like a
she was staying in a hotel. She was staying in his apartment with him. Like,
So what
it was a one
happened?
bedroom. So where was she sleeping?
So what happened?
So the first time it happened, how did you get through it?
I mean, I really didn't. Like, I was like against it the whole time.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like, well, he deserves to see his kids and stuff like that. And I'm
Yeah,
just
he
like,
does, not you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. And
Wow.
that's
So
why
you're
we
not
were
together. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Did
look.
they end up working it out, getting back together, anything like that?
Them two, well, they were sleeping together the whole time, like I knew. But she ended up going and marrying some other dude. And
Yeah,
now,
Now you knew that they ended up hooking back up, but let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that they weren't hooking up. You know what I'm saying? It's still, to me, not right.
it's still definitely not right. Like, who goes and sleeps at the same house with their ex, boyfriend, ex-husband, their baby dad, anything? That's not cool.
That's disrespectful to. Now, look, if you're like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. That's fine. You can take it or leave
this
it.
is the arrangement.
This is the arrangement. Well,
you
no,
know,
you
that
either
he has coming into it.
then stay single. But you're not going to
Exactly.
find somebody who's okay with that. And if you do, then I think it's disrespectful.
I mean, if somebody's okay with it, then they probably don't respect themselves, for real, because, I don't know. It's not cool. Like,
Parents
you
there or
wanna do
not,
that?
they're that's not. They're not keeping an eye on what's going on. Even if there's truly nothing going on, why are you putting your relationship in that situation?
Exactly.
So
Like, she, I don't know. It seems like she's just trying to be up her ex-boyfriend's behind too much. What it is.
where are you calling from?
I'm in Mid-Ocean Pines right now.
Thanks for checking in.
Thank you.
859 texting in. I wouldn't date no one staying at their ex's house. I'm with Bill. Think of a different solution. Yeah, you come up with something different.
Try to come up with something else, because
So I don't know who's going to be okay with that. 302-858-5117. Again, girl wrote in and said, I met a guy I really liked. The feeling's mutual. However, we got in hit a speed bump. I have a son, and when I go see him every other weekend or whatever, he lives with his dad 3 hours away. I stay at the house. Even though that's his parents' house, we all stay there together. One big happy family.
Yeah. Good morning, Power 1017.
Hey, good morning, my crew. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. You got a quick comment?
Yeah, this is your girl Shelly calling from Salisbury.
Go ahead, Shelly.
You know, first of all, I'm glad you're back from vacation. Jessica did a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
However, on this situation, ain't no way in the world. If he was my man, he wouldn't have his baby mama staying there at his parents.
Right. And vice versa, too. Right. If he had a girl.
Yeah, if he has a girl. I wonder what she's thinking.
How's the baby mom going to come stay there? You know what I'm saying?
That's right, honey. That's totally disrespectful. You can't have no kind of good relationship like that.
She ain't even sleeping in the guest house.
No, you know they're sleeping together, honey. You know they are. Come on.
Something's going on.
Something's definitely going on, honey. She wouldn't be staying there. Let me tell you. She would be staying there with my man.
Right. Even if it's like emotional cheating.
Oh, yes, indeed. If anything, I'll be laying up there with the daddy. I have to sleep on the couch. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, indeed. Honey, it would be on and profit in that place. What did Jessica? I'll turn it out in there.
Hey.
Turn it up.
Shelly, appreciate you checking in,
Shelly,
okay?
I know you will.
Hey, thank you. 302-858-5117. If you got a comment, here's Gucci. Good morning.